Hey guys, so week one of the South African Preparation Series or Cup or Franchise Cup, I don't really know what to call it. We see the Lions versus the Pumas. So it's going to be a pretty big game because you'll see in the teams right now. I just want to let you know as well, there is a SuperBru pool if you want to join that. You can also now buy these shirts if you do want to support the channel. The link is also down in the description. There's a couple of other bits of merchandise as well. Going into this game, I don't want to be promoting the whole day. The Lions versus the Pumas. They are playing in Johannesburg, scattered clouds being predicted there. Not too hot weather, so I think it's pretty good weather for a good running game, to be honest. If we do look at the two squads, the Lions made a wholesale changes for their squad, while the Pumas, they are pretty settled. They look like the preferred squad actually there, because looking at from number 1 to 15 for the Lions, Macbeth, Botha and Herbst. Herbst, he's the veteran in that side, but Macbeth and Botha, both of them pretty young for the Lions. For the Pumas, they have a pretty experienced front row with Prinsloo. He was pretty good at the end of last season, or at the end of the Currie Cup and the Super Rugby Unlocked. Westart also kind of stood out later on in the season as a hooker. Very powerful guy. Nodia, still a youngster who you can see this guy is a very strong scrummager. So I can't wait to see how these two go up against each other. In the second row, you'll see a pretty familiar surname there, though it is the brother of Vincent Chituka at number 4 for the Lions. Notnagel, also 23 years old, still young. He's the captain for the Lions this week. Pieter Janse van Vieren, he's at number 5 for the Pumas. Very experienced guy for them there with Brandon Valentine. So Pumas, again, you would say they'd probably be a bit better there, having more experience. But these other guys are a little bit more of an unknown commodity. Going at the loose forwards, and this is the make or break for the Lions, because these two are very good with Schoeman and Smith. Both of them are fetchers of the ball. Both of them can get the ball any time of the game. With Marnus Schoeman, he doesn't get a lot of game time for the Lions these days, so I hope he does show what he can still do for them. Roelof Smith also not getting a lot of game time since he moved from the Bulls to the Lions. They are up against Daniel Martins and Evert Potgieter. At number 8, it is Engelbrecht versus Frankie Horn. Horn is still young. Engelbrecht, he was probably one of the standout number 8s in the whole Currie Cup season, so also an interesting battle there. Engelbrecht probably being preferred as the better guy there. At number 9, Morne van der Berg getting a rare start as well. At the end of the Currie Cup, Andre Warner kind of had that jersey for himself over there. Snyman, also a guy I don't know much about for the Pumas. You can maybe let me know. It's interesting that Smuts isn't starting, because he's a guy that I would have started all the time for the Pumas, because he's a brilliant number 9. At number 10, a guy that I can't wait to see play in his preferred position, Tiaan Swanepoel. That's a place he's been playing most of his life. Versus Eddie Fushia. Also great to see him back after his hip injury he had early in the Unlocked season. He was one of the top scorers as well, so it's good to see him back. He's the guy that really makes or breaks that back line for them. Devin Williams, he's back at number 15, and let's face it, he had a good spell at number 10 for the Pumas. James Molense and Russ, that's a new combination for the Lions. Molense, we'll see how he goes up against Van der Bank, who was also impressive in the start of the Unlocked season. Visagie versus Russ. At the wingers, we have Prince Nkabinde versus Luther Obi. Obi was also one that scored a couple of tries at the end of last season. Etienne Taldejaard, the guy to always look out for. Danger man. He can score from anywhere. Versus Divan Rousseau. He's actually a number 15, so might be a bit out of position. At number 15, I've already mentioned Devin Williams back for the Pumas there. He can create stuff from that position. Does get caught out every now and then with a bit of a charge down on his left boot, but he kind of settled that a little bit more at the end of the Currie Cup season. Javier Viljoen, he is back for the Lions. Good to see him back from his second injury since he has joined the Lions. Then we get on to the benches. It is an extended bench for the Lions, but there's a lot of unknown players over there. You'll see at number 18, it's either Sadi or Duplessis. That's more of your known players there. Strowley, yes, that is the son of Rudolf Strowley. Dylan Smith, He can bring some speed at the number 9 position, but that's about it. That's the known players for the Lions team. For the Pumas team, they have a couple of guys that have improved or have shown themselves so far this year. Liam Hendricks has shown what he can do. Leroux Roots, that big lock, you can obviously expect he'll come on and he'll run into a couple of players as well. Ginter Schmitz, like I've said, I'll probably have started him all the time for the team. Ngajima as well at number 12, a very good number 12, likes running into the players as well, cuts through lines all the time. And then Mafura, he also showed what he can do at number 15 at the end of Currie Cup. Guys, to be honest, Pumas is my favorite here because they are just a settled squad. This Lions squad, not too settled. They also have a new coach for this season. The under 21 coach, I think his surname is Nkosi, is the coach for this season. So I don't know. Pumas is my preferred team here. Pumas to win it by 10 points. You can maybe let me know what you think. Then you can also check out these videos next to me. Join the SuperBru pool. Hit the subscribe button if you do enjoy my content. And then I'll see you for the next one. Cheers.